Nobody counts the miles that live behind my eyes. I fill the cup, I never say I'm low. The engine cools, the neighbors never know. I carry more than daylight ever sees, and set it down where no one hears me breathe. They see the calm, they never see the cost. Nobody counts the miles, nobody counts the weight. I smile the way a tired man smiles, a little slow, a little late. The porch light hums, the clock forgets my name. I answer fine and swallow down the rest. Some men just carry it and never make a sound. I used to want the credit for the load, now I just want the quiet of the road. Nobody counts the miles, and I stopped asking that they should. I set the keys down slow, still standing where I stood. Hang my tide up before I walk inside. Good morning, sir, I say it clear and straight. The coffee's black, the smile arrives on time. Nobody asks what kept me up till late. I built a face that holds when I don't. This is the face I wear to work. Steady hands and even breathe. Behind it lives a heavier man. They'll never meet, they'll never test. close the door, the mask comes off alone. The mirror knows the version I don't show. A tired man learns to look like solid ground. I stopped confusing calm with feeling fine. The calm's a choice, the tired's still all mine. This is the face I wear to work, and I'll be wearing it again. I turn the light, I loosen the tie. Tomorrow I begin. He takes the same booth like it owes him a night. The bartender pours before he says a word. He nods, he sits, he lets the evening blur. No story tonight, just the ice and the light. Some men come here loud, he comes here warm. Still standing at table 9, long after the room ran dry. Not waiting on a single thing, just resting where the quiet lies. He's carried Monday clear through Friday's end. He doesn't spend his silence, he just tends. The empty chair across him keeps its place. He used to need the room to know his name. Now being unseen feels a lot like grace. Still standing at table 9, he finishes and leaves no trace. He sets the glass down half and pulls the collar tight. Fine is a word I learned to say without a face. How are you, they ask across the line. I give them fine, I give them even tone. The truth stays parked somewhere behind my spine. It isn't lying, it's just letting people rest. Fine is a word I learned, smooth enough to close a door. It doesn't mean I'm empty, it means I won't ask for more. I wait my week in things I didn't say. I hold it clean so no one has to know. A tired man makes his burden light to hold. I don't want pity dressed as company. I trade 100 questions for the peace. Fine is a word I learned, and someday I might mean it too. I end the call soft and let the quiet through. I carry something nobody thought to name. It isn't grief, it isn't quite regret. It's every quiet yes I never let. Turning to know the debt I never claimed. You'd have to lift it once to understand the weight nobody named, the ache without a seam. I set it down at midnight in the space between. I don't announce the hours that it took. I just keep walking straighter than I feel. Some loads don't show, they only bend the man. I stop waiting for someone else to see. The carrying itself became the me. The weight nobody named, I'll shoulder it again. I roll it off my back a while and breathe the cold air in. He drives the long way home, so no one has to talk. The dashboard glows, the city thins to black. He lets the tide settle in the seat. No one to perform for, no one at his back. The smile is his, the only one all day. No witness on this road, no face to hold in place. Just headlights and the honest wait. He never lets them trace. He'll pull in fine, you'll walk in standing tall. But out here, he can let the shoulders fall. The empty road is where the mask comes off. He doesn't hide it 'cause he's weak or lost. He hides it 'cause he counted up the cost. No witness on this road, that's the rest he needs. He kills the engine slow and sits a minute more. She thinks I'm strong because I never shake. She leans on what she built inside her mind, a man that never breaks, that never bends. I hold the version she designed. She could feel the weight behind the wall. She thinks I'm strong, and I let her believe. It cost me more to keep the shade than it ever cost to leave. I kiss her forehead, close the bedroom door, then stand alone inside the hallway dark. Some men collapse where no one keeps the score. The strongest wall still leans against the floor. I'm not afraid of falling, I've been low. I'm tired of standing still so nothing shows. She thinks I'm strong, and maybe that's enough. But strength without a witness is just silence wearing rough. I press my back against the wall and close my eyes a while. I clock in heavy and I clock out quiet. Same boots, same road, same parking lot at dawn. The coffee bitter and the morning cold. I do the work before the day is on. Nobody asks how long I've held this pace. Built for the long shift, wide for the grind. I never learned the art of stopping, I just learned to fall behind. My hands remember what my mind forgets. The body moves before the brain agrees. A tired man don't quit, he just adjusts the speed. I used to do it chasing something more. Now I just do it 'cause there's no one else. That's not ambition, that's a quiet war built for the long shift. And the long shift knows my name. I hang the jacket on the hook. just the same. Three in the morning and nothing's wrong. That's the problem. The ceiling stares like it remembers too. No crisis tonight, no emergency pull. Just the hum of a man with nothing left to do. There's a kind of tide that sleep won't fix. 3 a.m. and nothing's wrong. Just a man too worn to rest. The quiet doesn't bring him peace. It brings the things he held compressed. He replays the day like a tape with no sound. Every moment he smiled when he should have sat down. The darkest hour isn't loud, it's still. I don't need answers at this hour of night. I just need the morning to believe I'm right. 3 a.m. and nothing's wrong, except the man who's still awake. I turn the pillow to the cold side and wait for dawn to break. I stopped counting what I gave when nobody asked. The rent, the calm, the patience, and the years, the steady hand that held the house in place. The silence I wore louder than my fears. Some men stop adding up the bill. I stopped counting what I gave but the ledger only matters to the man beneath the roof. They took the calm and thought it came for free. They leaned on quiet like it had no cost. A man who counts forever goes to war. A man who stops just carries what he's lost. I didn't quit the giving, I quit the wait. The expectation of a thank you came too late, and letting go of that was half the way. I stopped counting what I gave. Now I give because I choose. I close the ledger slow tonight. Nothing left to prove. My shoulders knew before my mind caught up. The knees remember every flight of stairs. The back holds every year I didn't rest. The hands still grip what no one sees me bear. I thought I hit it well. My spine disagrees. The body remembers first. Before the words arrive. It stores the weight you never show. And keeps the score alive. I stretch the morning like I'm pulling rope. Each joint a log of everything I move. A tired man's body tells the truth his mouth won't. I used to think that pushing through was brave. Now I know it left a map across my frame. Every silent year carved in the same. The body remembers first. Long after pride forgets, I press my palms against my knees and stand up slow again. I don't know this night a single explanation. The phone stays face down on the counter cold. No answer I could give would weigh enough. Some questions aren't for me to hold. I carried conversations longer than they earned. I don't owe this night an explanation. No apology, no scene. I earned the silence sitting here. By every day in between. They wanna know why I got quiet. The answer's standing in my shoes. Some men stop explaining, not from anger, from exhaustion. I'm not shutting down. I'm choosing where my voice deserves to land. The tired man don't argue. He just closes his own hand. I don't know this night an explanation. The silence is the proof. Turn the phone completely off and let the dark hold the truth. Added up the years I didn't speak. I held my tongue through dinners that went cold, through questions I could answer, but I chose to let the moment pass, to keep the hold. I traded noise for something no one knows. A ledger full of mornings I looked fine, and evenings where the walls became my line. I kept the counting shoulders, not in words, in silence heavier than anything I've heard. You think the quiet's free, you think it cost me nothing. What silence cost a man like me is something I don't advertise. It cost a room that used to laugh, a mirror that don't recognize. It cost the years I could have said exactly what was burning slow, but I kept still and let it build, and no one saw the overflow. I paid her when she asked me what was wrong, and I said nothing, 'cause the truth was long. I paid it when my son looked up at me and saw a steady man, not what I bleed. I paid it on the highway driving home, both hands on the wheel, completely alone. The radio don't cover what I hold. Some debts don't come in bills, they come in cold. A quiet man don't lose his voice, he just invested somewhere darker. But choosing doesn't mean it doesn't sting. It means I know the price of everything, and still I pay it every single day. Not 'cause I have to, 'cause I know no other way. What silence cost a man like me is more than noise could ever spend. It cost the parts of me that feel, and still I pay it to the end. I set the pen inside the ledger slow. Some debts are mine, and mine alone to know. I taught myself to hold the room before the room could hold me down. Didn't come from books or handed down advice. It came from nights I swallowed every word twice, from tables where the louder man got heard, and I sat back and watched the whole thing burn. I learned to breathe when every nerve said move. I learned to wait when waiting had no proof. I built the posture from the ground I lost. Each steady step reminded me the cost. Nobody trained me for the weight. I trained myself by standing straight. I taught myself to hold the room, to carry silence like a suit, to walk in heavy, stand up light, and never let the cracks break through. I taught myself to read the air, to know the exit, know the play. Not 'cause I wanted to be strong, 'cause falling wasn't mine to say. Without a name, he held the hallway like a man who learned to flame. No lesson spoken, just a coat hung on the door, and coffee poured before the sun could touch the floor. I didn't know it then, but I was keeping score. Every quiet move he made, I carry in my core. Now I stand in rooms the way he used to stand, not asking for the floor, just steady with my hands. Some men inherit money, some inherit composure. The second one costs more. It's a scar that learned to dress, a tired man who holds the room. It's just a man who won't confess. I taught myself to hold the room, and the room has never known the price. It sees a man who stands composed, not the war behind his eyes. I straighten the collar one more time, step into the hall, same man they always see, same man who carries all. He walks into the room, and the noise pulls back. Not a word, not a stare, not a single demand. Just a man with a weight that the air understands. He don't need to announce what he carries inside. The room already feels it. The gravity's wide. He's been places that bend men in half at the spine. He's been quiet so long it became his design. Every step is a decade of swallowed down flame. Every pause is a war without banners or name. They call it presence, he calls it the price of surviving intact. Gravity of a quiet man pulls the room without a sound. Not the loudest in the hall, just the heaviest on the ground. Gravity of a quiet man, something earned and never shown, built from everything he held. In the years he stood alone, the younger ones speak fast to fill the air. He listens from the corner of the chair. He's heard the same excuse in different hours, the same collapse wrapped up in different doubts. He doesn't judge, he just remembers when he was the one who thought that noise was strange, before the years stripped everything away and left him standing heavier every day. The quietest man in the room isn't empty, he's full. That's why he doesn't spill. Particular weight, I never chose to carry more than half, but somewhere in between the loss and the restraint, the gravity became my better half. It holds me down when everything says run. It keeps me still when chaos wants a sun. I didn't earn it clean, I earned it rough, and now the weight itself is just enough. Gravity of a quiet man, heavy in a room of noise, not because he chose the dark, but because he outlasted the boys. This is what the years produce when a man refuses to complain. A pull so deep the room goes still, and nobody can explain. He picks his coat up from the chair, buttons it slow against the cold, steps into the night unchanged, carrying what only he can hold. There was one night I stopped pretending I was fine. Not a breakdown, not a scene, not a word out loud. Just a man sitting still inside a quiet house. The dishes done, the children down, the door locked tight. and something in me finally quit the fight. Not the good fight, the performance of the good. The version of myself I wore like someone should. I sat there in the dark and let the tide in. No audience, no armor, just the shape I'm in. It wasn't weakness that arrived that night. It was the truth that gets in when you stop holding tight. The night I stopped pretending, nothing broke, nothing fell. I just sat inside the silence, and I let the silence tell. The night I stopped pretending, wasn't loud, wasn't long. Just a man admitting to the dark he'd been carrying too long. I thought the world would shift if I gave in. I thought the whole thing rested on my chin. But the walls held up, the ceiling stayed in place. The house survived the truth behind my face. I breathed a little slower than before. My shoulders dropped an inch, maybe more. And nothing changed except inside the man who finally let the tired have its hand. Some surrenders are the bravest thing a man has ever done. They just don't look like bravery from outside. Shine. A man who hurts but still gets up at 6. A man who bends but knows which things to fix. A man who held the weight so long, so right, that stopping for one moment felt like flight. I wasn't broken, I was just bone tired, and letting that be true was all required. The night I stopped pretending was the night I found the ground. Not by speaking what I carried, just by setting some of it down. The night I stopped pretending cost me nothing I can't spare. It only cost the version of myself that was never really there. I sat there in the dark a little longer, breathing slow, not fine, but finally honest. I didn't conquer anything. I just didn't leave. No trophy for the mornings I got up, no medal for the times I held the cup of something bitter and I didn't spill. No monument for grinding through the steel. The victories I count aren't counted loud. They live inside a man who didn't bow. They live in what I didn't say or do. On every night the easy answer grew. I'm not a hero, I'm just the man who stayed. That sounds like nothing. It cost everything I had. Still here, still standing. Not because the road was kind. Still here, still standing. Because I learned to leave some things behind. The weight is real, the tide is real, and I'm not claiming that it's gone. But still here, still standing. That's the only song I know to play along. They talk about the men who broke the mold, who burned the map and made the legend bold. I don't have that story, mine is plain. I showed up Tuesday after Tuesday's pain. I fixed the thing that broke, I held the line. I kept the quiet burning like a sign. Some men don't need noise to hold their ground. Some men just stay, and that's the bravest sound. Staying when leaving was easier. That's not weakness, we're impatience. That's a man. Chose to sit, not because the hope was blind and bright, because there's something in me built for night, for long and dark and heavy without end, for carrying the load around the bend. I'm tired, yes, I've always been this way, but tired men still live to see the day. Still here, still standing. Not untouched, not without a scar. Still here, still standing. And that's exactly who we are. The tired ones who never made the news, who swallowed every morning that they chose, who held the weight without a reason to, and showed up anyway. And that's the close. I pull the jacket on, walk out into the cold, still moving, still the man I told myself I'd be. Nobody knows how far I've come to stand here looking fine. Nobody saw the Tuesday that almost broke the frame. Nobody heard the highway hours I drove just to reclaim the version of myself that still believed in going on. Nobody counts the weight I set beside me before dawn. Nobody reads the ledger that I keep behind my eyes, the names of things I carried, the names of my goodbyes. Nobody needs to know it, that's the part I finally learned. Some men collect their dignity in silence, that's what mine has earned. Not invisible, just private. Not broken, just bone tired. Not finished, just still moving through the dark without a fire. Nobody knows, and that's enough. Nobody sees the miles behind. Nobody counts the cost I paid to be this kind of man tonight. Nobody knows the weight I wear, and I stopped needing them to know. The strength was never in the witness, it was always in the letting go. I used to want the room to understand the load. I used to hope that someone read the miles in the road. I used to lay the tiredness somewhere it could be seen, and wonder why they only saw the surface, not the seam. But somewhere in the carrying I stopped requiring proof. The quiet became shelter, and the shelter became roof. Now the tiredness is mine, not a wound, not a complaint, just the weight of being real inside a world of painted saints. A man who no longer needs the witness has found the deepest kind of rest. Entire thing, a man who was tired and didn't quit the ring, who held the silence like it meant something, because it did, who kept the weight invisible, because some weight just lives. Nobody knows, and that's enough. The dark already heard it all. The road already knows the miles. The night already broke the fall. Nobody knows how tired I've been, and I release the need for that. I carry it because it's mine. I rest, and then I carry it back. I sit inside the quiet one last time. Engine off, the city somewhere past the glass. Nobody knows, and I am finally peace with that. The morning finds me standing where I left myself the night before. No revelation waiting in the light, no answer carved into the kitchen floor, just coffee blackened everything I know. The same man that I was the night before. I don't require a sign to start again. I don't need someone's hand to hold the door. The morning asks me nothing I can't answer, with a quiet yes and both feet on the floor. I've buried more beginnings than I've kept. I've watched the sun come up on borrowed breath, but something in me rises with the light that isn't hope, it's heavier than that. It's not optimism, it's just the muscle that a tired man builds from getting up again. The man the morning finds is not the man the night believed. He's older, slower, heavier, but he has not been relieved. The man the morning finds is still the man who has to go, not because the road got easier, because he's all he has to show. I splash the cold across my face and let it sting. The mirror shows me what the years have been. Not bad, just real, not broken, just well worn. The kind of face that's earned and not adorned. I've seen it change in ways I didn't plan. The jaw more set, the eyes a little dim, but something underneath the tired stays, the part of me that hasn't given in. I button slow, I pull the collar straight, I check the time, I'm never early, never late, just on time, the way a steady man moves through the world without a grand plan. The quiet man doesn't need the morning to be beautiful, he just needs it to be there. The smiles, those mornings cost me more than people know. They took the parts of me that used to glow, but still I stood, still I moved, still I went. And that's the thing about a man half spent. He doesn't need the fire to start the day, he just needs enough to find his way. And every morning that he does is proof the tired man still is a debt that has been paid. I set the cup down on the sill, watch the city wake below. Same man, still standing, ready for the wait again. I keep a room inside myself that no one's ever entered. Not a lock from shame, just locked because it's mine. A place where every version of me lives that never made the public, never crossed the line of what a man is willing to forgive himself for being, seeing, holding close. In there I keep the things I almost said, the prayers I made at 4 a.m. the most, the faces that I carry but aren't dead. It isn't darkness, it's just depth I chose. A man who has no room of his own mind is just a hallway that the whole world knows. And I refuse to be that easy to find. I don't share what I don't know. I don't open what I didn't build for anyone else. What I keep that nobody sees is not a wound, it's not a war. It's just the parts of me that live beyond what I was made for. What I keep that nobody sees is mine the way a scar is mine, not hidden out of fear or shame, just private by design. I keep the night I almost didn't make it through. I keep the name of every man who kept me going. I keep the moment I decided to renew the contract with myself without them knowing. I keep the sound of rain on a specific roof from a specific night I'd rather not explain. Some things don't need a witness to be proof. Some truths are big enough to hold the pain. I keep the version of myself before the wait, not to mourn him, just to know the distance, to feel exactly how much I have grown from that man into this kind of resistance. A man who keeps his inner room intact has somewhere to go when everything outside falls apart. People want the access like it's their right, like knowing me completely makes them kind. But intimacy is an inventory, and not everything I am is yours to find. I give enough to live inside the world, I give enough to love and to be near. But what I keep in the deepest part of me is what I use to keep myself in gear. And if that room seems cold to those outside, I'd rather cold and whole than warm and thin. A man who gives away his last reserve has nothing left to build himself back in. What I keep that nobody sees is not a wall against the world. It's just a man who learned to hold the things that matter tightly furled. What I keep that nobody sees sustains me through the longest nights. The private weight of a private man is what keeps on the private light. I close the door of that room slow, turn the key without a sound. What lives in there is mine, and mine is enough. Mine is enough. He rearranged the furniture so nothing held her shape. Not anger, just the need to own the room again, to stand inside the space without the ache of every object pointing back to them. He moved the chair that sat across from his. He changed the side of bed he used to take. Small edits to a life that still exists long after the last one left and didn't look back. He didn't fall apart in any way you'd recognize. No bottles, no collapse, no desperate call. Just a man adjusting to a different size. A life for one where two once filled the hall. Loss doesn't always break you loud. Sometimes it just quietly rearranges the floor plan. Long after the last one left, he learned to cook for one and mean it. Long after the last one left, he found the quiet and he cleaned it. Not haunted, just adjusted. Not broken, just alone. Long after the last one left, he slowly made the place his own. The coffee's right now, no one else's preference. The television stays on what he wants. The silence isn't absence, it's a preference he didn't know he had before the months of after turned to years of simply living. He stopped rehearsing what he should have said. He stopped the ledger of the taking and the giving and started keeping only what moved ahead. Some men it for the wound. He used to do it too in the beginning, but somewhere in the second year he found the difference between losing and just thinning out the noise, the performance, the display. What's left is just a man who knows his way. The man who rebuilds alone doesn't make the headlines. He just makes the bed and keeps going. First year or the second, but somewhere in the carrying of my own particular name, I found that I was more than what I'd reckoned, more than half of something that had ended, more than the role I played in someone's story. A whole and complicated and contended man, tired, yes, but standing in his glory. Not loud, not proud, not waving any flag. Just here, just real, just finally enough. Long after the last one left, the man that's left is someone he can keep. Long after the last one left, he found a peace that doesn't come from sleep. Not happy in the postcard way they sell it, just solid, just himself, just standing clean. Long after the last one left, he became the finest thing he'd ever been. He sets 2 cups out of habit, pauses, puts one back, smiles a little at the man he is now. He never says a word, but he already knows the room. He reads the tension in the way a hand is placed. He hears the thing beneath the thing being said. He watches exits and he watches how the faces change when someone thinks that no one's in their head. He learned this not from books or any kind of training. He learned it from the years of being overlooked. When no one thinks you're listening, you're gaining every truth that every careful mouth forsook. The quiet ones aren't absent from the conversation. They're the ones who take the most of it away, while others fill the air with noise and decoration. The quiet ones are filing what you say. Don't mistake the stillness for an empty room. The still ones are the ones who see you clearest. The quiet ones always know. They always know before you show. They read the room before it speaks. They know know the cracks before they leak. The quiet ones always see the thing you hoped would stay unseen, not because they're cold or sharp, because they learn to live between. He sits at the corner table with his glass. He lets the conversation move without him. He watches every exit as it passes. He knows which voices lead and which ones dim. He's counted every hesitation in the handshake. He's cataloged the ones who talk too fast. He knows which confidence is real and which is mistake, because he used to be the one who couldn't last. Before the years of silence taught him what to keep, before the cost of speaking carelessly was known, he paid that price, and now the quiet runs so deep. He hears the things that other men have never shown. The man who says the least in the room has already said the most to himself. I never used what I observed to wound. I just became a man who lives in what is reckoned, between the words and what the silence groomed. And yes, it's lonely sometimes, knowing more than anyone invites you to reveal. But knowledge without cruelty is its own reward, and seeing clearly is the realest thing I feel. I don't announce it, I don't make them know I know. I just adjust my understanding of the play. The quiet ones don't need the room to validate the show. We already saw the whole thing yesterday. The quiet ones always know, and knowing is enough to hold. We don't need credit for the red, we just need space for what we've seen. The quiet ones always know, and carry it without a scene. That's not a burden, that's the gift of living deep and moving clean. He finishes the last of what's in the glass, sets it at the edge where the light ends, nods at no one in particular, and knows everything he needs to know.